So it is my extreme pleasure to formally introduce Josiah. Most of you know him because he's been here for a bit, right? I'm going to read what he gave me, and then I'm going to add some stuff, as is my custom. Josiah Glazier was born at a young age with dreams of one day becoming the pilot of the left arm of Voltron, legendary defender. As you may have observed, however, he has no Green Lion robots with him. He has now deemed this fantasy to be a mistake, and instead he replaced it with a grand dream of struggling to make ends meet as a musician. His musical experience began at the age of 11 when he joined the homeschool band on alto saxophone. He chose this instrument because it was either that or the flute, and he felt like the saxophone was much cooler, so it was the easy choice. Turns out, however, it didn't matter which he picked because he was forced into playing the flute anyway by Mrs. Lowlinen. Ha ha! I win! Now, fast forward to today, and he's in his 8th year of music and has gotten somewhat better, I would agree, than when you started. This spring, he will be graduating at Spokane Falls Community College with an Associate's in Fine Arts in Music. Lord willing, he will continue on this path at Eastern Washington University and get a degree in music education. Yes! And from there, we will see what God does. Music is a wonderful thing, and Josiah would like to remind us all to be thinking about the purpose of music throughout the rest of the night. Music, like everything else, was created for the purpose of glorifying God. This is a very simple and straightforward goal, but it is easily forgotten and is important that we keep our minds set in the right place. Every time we sit down to make music, we are just practicing for the eternity we will get to spend in heaven praising Yahweh with everything we do. To close off, here's a quote from Chet Atkins. When I was a little boy, I told my dad, when I grow up, I want to be a musician. My dad said, you can't do both, son. You can hear Josiah's heart for music and the result of his hard work on his senior feature, Feeling Good. But I won't show you what I have been honored to see in the last 8 years of working with him. I have seen a young man who watches and looks for ways to be a blessing to others. I see one who is quick to learn a new instrument to fill an empty position on our group. He will be playing 4 different instruments this evening, and somehow I didn't manage to get him on flute for this concert. I don't know how I missed that. So he just sees something and says, well, I think I could learn that, and he does it, and it's amazing. It has been an absolute honor to work with you on this piece, and I know that you will have as much fun listening to it as this guy's up here, play it. Hopefully there won't be any Green Lion robots, whatever they are.